So you want to know how to get into the Orbis lore. Lucky for you, I'll make this video to tell you how I did it and just like a really good way on the best way to get into it. Now, the best way that I would recommend is by going onto my Discord, and it has a bunch of like just the story, everything you need to know. But let's say you don't want to join it or you want to figure it out in game. This is the best way to do it. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna come over here, and then there's gonna be a book right here. You're gonna pick up the book, and this is gonna tell you about everything in the Great Shift. Next you're gonna go to the library. In the library, what you're gonna do is these books are about Marcus and Oscar. You don't really have to read that if you're just trying to like know the story. But a book you do have to read is this one, and that's the Order, if you really like the Order. And this is just about like more old high step stuff. And I think it might be just like more things that you did before. In Guardian Bart. Oh, I threw that by accident. Hello. But now we're gonna come over here. So, next, that's kind of everything in your player house. Nothing really else that's lore in here. So what you're gonna do is, if you just want to know like little information, just like as you're running around a trail, what you can do is, you probably already knew this, but some people just don't think about it. And if you just hover over an item, it tells you a cool little lore description of it. Sometimes, not everything. But you know, like this doesn't. But something like a shard will tell you, like, it amplifies the essence present. So that's cool. You would not have known that before.
Let me close out my menu.
Yeah, I can trade with Sweet O Peach.
Next,
no, maybe.
Alright, now
what you're
Sweet
gonna
O
do
Peach, see if
is
you
you're
can
gonna
trade
come
with me.
out,
Bobby, you're the
and
only person here who can't.
you're gonna want to go into your,
Is your menu still open?
not your, the library, outside the player house, in the lower area of High Step, and, that's a weird bug. Anyways, so, yeah, you're gonna come in here, and then these are all the books you're gonna want to read. You're gonna want to read this one. This tells you about Helga and what happened to her. If you want to go into the Essa civilization, read that one, although it might just leave you more confused. There's answers to that book on my Discord. This is about Marlowe, if you really like Marlowe. This book is about the cigar merchant. You don't need to read that. I don't like the cigar merchant personally. This is about Tinny. You don't have to read that. It's supposed to help you with a quest. Unless you like Tinny, of course, then you can read that to know more about her. And I think that's all the books inside the player house, or I mean the library. This one about dragon breeding, I haven't found anything useful in there. You don't need to read it. This scroll tells you a bit about just like the resurrection ritual. I don't know any better way to say it, but so next what you're gonna do is you're gonna go back and go
if you feed your dragon a silver one,
this way. So we're gonna go to the dye shop. You're gonna come to this back far wall. There's a book right here. It's the Diary of Lord Ethan. And there's 7 books, but it's basically gonna explain to you the whole plot of who's Stephatep, who's Ethan, who's Marcos, all of them very, very big people.
And are you gonna?
there it is.
And so
I don't see it.
yeah, I'll show you where
My
the second
screen
one
is
is. It's up here, and then we're gonna move on to lore stuff there. I grabbed this by accident, and now I can't let go. Whoops. Here we are, Lord Ethan, the second one, right out the airship. And then the other ones, you can just find where they are at my Discord. Now, when you come in here, I recommend reading this one. This is just gonna also be what was in the library about Helga. This, I don't know if it's canon, and if it is, I don't think these people actually are Greek gods. I think they're just named after it. And this, it's really hard to read, but it's on my Discord also, so you can just read it there. But this is about noting gas. Super, super helpful if you want to know about it, although it is a kind of hard to understand poem. And last but not least, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to read everything that the lore people say, okay? Because they're gonna be telling you the most lore. So yeah, that's basically how you get started in the lore. That's how I did it, and yeah, there you go.